First of all, I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for making the last video about the Tyson so successful that Hey Bike sent us their best-selling bike yet, which is the Mars. This is the upgraded version, the Mars 2.0. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. So let's get it open and take a look. All right, once again, it comes oh man, I really like this. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's cool looking. So it comes packaged really well. Man, I like this color. Wow. The black and the red. Two amp charger. Let's do it. There you go. Mars. Man, it's really light. The tire is really light. All right, I'm here with the Mars 2.0 from Hey Bike, and what I want to do is I want to go over some of the specifications for you today. You can see that it's got a new rack on here that's different than the original Mars. It's a 120-pound rack. It also has these sides on it that are not just for look, but you can actually attach different attachments that they've got to add your bike lock on here, a bag, or whatever. So it's kind of functional on here. It's got a 7 cassette type gear changer here. It's got a derailleur guard on the other side here that I'll put a picture of that in there. It's got beefy disc brakes. They are mechanical on the 2.0. They're not hydraulic, just to let you know that, but it has no problem stopping the bike. So I don't think there's any need for hydraulic brakes. Also, the seat pops up so that you can take your battery out and recharge it if you want to. It's got a display in here that shows you the level of your battery. It also has a charging port back here that you can charge your phone or any other device like your camera from here. This is a 12.5 amp hour battery. Hey Bike says that it'll go 45 miles. In Pedal Assist 3 and pedaling it, I've found that I've went over 55 miles on one charge. So it does really well with regards to distance. I really like the tires on here. I said that taking it out. And it's really dusty and dirty right now because we've been testing this thing and pulling it everywhere. It also is, like the other one, a folding bike. It folds in half. Come over here with this, right here. To fold it, push this button up, open it up, and it just folds like a regular one. Same thing with the handlebars right here. You can pull it up, down, and the handlebars fold in half. We've got a front light, we've got front and rear fenders. We also have shocks in the front that we can lock out or dampen over here. Your mechanical disc brakes up front, front and rear, which are fine, stopping the bike. Like I said, it's lighter than the other bike, lighter than the Tyson. Inside of here, you've got a 7-speed Shimano shifter. So you can shift down, shift up, shifts through its gears nice. On the right is the throttle. So it's a typical class 3 bike where when you push on the throttle, it'll take off if it's in gear or pedal assist mode. Nice faux leather handlebar grips here with a palm rest. Also inside of here, you'll see that it's got a horn. And it's got, to turn your light on and off right here. It's really nice front headlight. Inside, you'll see that the the screen went off. Inside the HeyBike app itself, you can change a lot of things inside of there. And the original Mars don't connect up to the HeyBike app, but the Mars 2.0 does. So inside of here, you can change your speed, you can change your pedal assist modes, you can change how long you want the bike on, you can change if the bike turns on when you come near it with your phone. So a lot of different things that you can change. So we like the other HeyBike that we had, which was the Tyson, and this one here is great as well. It's a little lighter bike, very nimble, very peppy. The motor in here is a 750 watt motor that has 1200 peak watts, and it's 80 Newton meters. So it's pretty darn peppy. When you push on it, it'll take off. Has no problem with hills. And I really like the thing. It's got an adjustable front where you can adjust your handlebars, so you can adjust it up pretty darn high. I like to keep it right about here. I don't think we went over the tail light, so it's not just a reflector, it's actually at a tail light. So when you turn the headlight on or the lights on, it does shine up, and when you pull on the brakes, it does brake. I think that's about it for the features that it has, but it comes pretty well loaded. So I'm here on the HeyBike Mars 2.0, and today we're going to test out the pedal assist levels 1 through 5. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, to be honest with you, because in the app itself you can change what level of speed you want to go 1 through 5. Well, you can change it 1 to 3, 1 to 10, 0 to 5. You've got a lot of things that you can change inside the app itself, but it'll give you an idea of the top speed at least, and I'm going to go through. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that the screen here, they have definitely upgraded. When I tested the HeyBike Tyson, and it also has a timer on there as well. When I tested the HeyBike Tyson, one of the only downfall that I found was the screen. And this screen here, they've made it bigger so my 51-year-old eyes can see it better. They've also got the voltage put on here so you can see what's in the battery as opposed to just a battery level indicator. They've got your speed, they've got your level of watts that you're putting into the bike, which is really, really good. Kind of see where you are. They've got a trip meter, and it resets every time, and they've got an odometer. So I'm also testing how far you can go on this bike. You can see where we are now level wise, and I've already gone 31 miles. I have not recharged this bike. So let's take a look. I like to keep it here on motor. Pedal assist 1. First we're going to do just pedaling, and then we're going to change it and do throttle only. So the first thing we'll do, get my gears right, and pedal assist 1. So pedal assist 1, we're going to go about 5 miles per hour. I'm not really pedaling here, just kind of putting a little bit of resistance on here. One of the things I would say is it's a fat tire bike, but it's a little bit lighter. So pedaling this bike, if you run out of battery, get home, no problem. You can pedal easily up to probably the 4th gear, so not a big deal at all. But we're going 6 miles per hour, between 5 and 6 miles per hour on pedal assist 1. We're going to increase it. Oh, okay, so you jump up there. That's one of the things I will say about this bike too. It's an upgraded motor from the Mars. The Mars 2.0 has the 750 watt motor with 80 Newton meters of torque, and honestly, when you change gears or you hit the throttle, you can feel it. It's quite peppy. So we're here in pedal assist 2, and we are going along about 10 miles per hour. So I'll pop it up, pedal assist 3, increase my gears here a little, and in pedal assist 3 we're doing 13, right at 13 miles per hour. I'll increase that, pedal assist 4, have to go into top gear to stay without ghost pedaling pedal assist 4. So pedal assist 4 is no problem going along 20 miles per hour. The 7 gears are enough that we don't ghost pedal, but as you see, I'm going to pop up in pedal assist 5. I'm going to have to really pedal to kind of keep some resistance on the pedal. So Not really ghost pedaling, but I am pedaling pretty fast. Probably faster than you'd regularly pedal for a while. You'll see I'll be a little bit out of breath by the time we get down at the end. So here we go, pedal assist 5. We'll see what we can do here. You see it gets up to speed pretty quick. 26, 27, 28. And I'm pedaling pretty quick. So I think probably pedal assist 4 and 20 miles an hour is probably the fastest you're going to pedal. If you go up to 28 miles an hour, you probably use the throttle only. Another thing I want to show you, this bike has mechanical brakes, but no problem to stop. So we'll go through now and show you throttle only for me to take a break a little bit. So in 1, I have it set for about 5 miles per hour. So we're doing 4.9. Increase the pedal assist 2. There's that torque pops up. Pedal assist 2. We're at 9.6 miles an hour. Pedal assist 3. And like I said, this is totally customizable, so you can change this whatever way you want. So in the app itself, you can go into each pedal assist level. How you doing? You can go into each pedal assist level and you can change the speed that you want each one to go. So you can make it faster, slower. The top speed is going to be 28. All right, pedal assist 4. And I will say this, that the battery is down a little bit because I'm doing 2 tests here at once. I'm trying to go through all these pedal assist modes, and I'm doing a longevity test. And I'm about halfway through the battery. So you can see pedal assist 4 is about 19.9 miles per hour. 19.3. I'll go up to 5. $24, $25. It might be because the battery is a little lower here, but I've hit 28, and it's a little windy right in my face here. I've hit 28 on pedal assist 5 before, just with throttle. And you can see where our battery level is. And this is what I wanted to show you. So we are at 46.3. So 46.3 is right at about 40%, 39% on the battery. So we're 39% on the battery. We're at 32 miles. I have not charged this since I originally charged it. And what I'll do is I'll just continue on with the longevity test here now and kind of see how far, because this bike says 45 miles, but already I'm at 32 miles. So usually I don't expect them to go as far as they say they're going to go, but because that hasn't been the case so far. Usually if a bike says, 40 miles, you get 30 miles out of it. But we're at 32 miles right now, and we're at 40% battery still. So I have a good expectation that this bike is going to hit 45 miles. And typically when I do a longevity test, what I'm doing is I'm in pedal assist 3, and I'm pedaling, but I'm pedaling very lightly. The reason I do that is because that's the way that I would use the bike. Like most of the time if we're out riding, I'm kind of going 15 miles per hour, maybe 20 miles per hour. If I want to get home or I'm quicker, then I will pop it up into pedal assist 5 and just use the throttle, or I'll pedal in pedal assist 4, but typically I'm in pedal assist 3 or even pedal assist 2 if I'm on a sidewalk, because 15 miles per hour is a little too much going on the sidewalk. But so the reason that I'm doing this is for the longevity. For me, it's kind of a real test. You're not going to go in pedal assist 1 and just have a little bit of the motor in there, you know, and not really doing anything, but you're also not going to be in pedal assist 5 all the time either. So I figure this is a good kind of balance, a good place in the middle. So we'll see how it goes. But one thing I'm really liking that they have really improved upon a lot is this screen. Like, you know, the only issue I had with the Tyson was the screen. I just couldn't see it. And I have no problem at all here. I can see the voltage, I can see the battery indicator, I can see the speed, the level of pedal assist we're in, I can see the odometer, the motor wattage, my trip meter, and really, like I said, I like to keep it and see what amount of what amount of wattage it's putting into my motor and giving me pedal assist with. All right, we want to give a big shout out to Haybike for sending us this bike. This is the second bike that they sent us. We did the Tyson first, and this one here is just as well built as the Tyson. And if you saw that video, you know that I love that bike. Matter of fact, it's the bike that I generally take out when I go riding. But the bike itself, they're really well built. They're really, really peppy. Love the functionality of the bike and love the fat tires. Have no problem going through gravel or sand, different things like that. So Amy's going to put all the links in there for us. If you have any questions, please leave us a comment. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. And as always, guys, can't wait to meet you out there.